What's happening? Green Hill Radio, New World Order News. Welcome to your weekly news recap. Had a little bit of growth since the last episode. I think we were at 774. Now we're at 784. Kind of funny.
I don't know how, I don't know where it came from. Miyagi voice, Miyagi presence, Miyagi spirit emerged.
Bro, the thought that Mr. Miyagi was doing an Asian guy impression this entire time in a normal conversation, he sounds like somebody ordering a coffee, is fucking hilarious. What do you call that? Cultural reappropriation?
Must have been something you said. I just died.
So, we got this video to finish off the weekend. Thought it was pretty on point. It's basically what I've been saying with the whole Star Wars memes, reels that I've been posting. Little, not daily reminders because there's not enough of them, but I lost a couple of them. I swear to God I had saved them. I don't know. But, wow, we sure are fractured in the truth movement these days. Feel like it's on some Warhammer 40k Empire of Man level shit with like a mixture of like delayed reactions through just the delay of absorbing information, the awareness levels of the different groups of the truth movement. And you got a lot of ground level milquetoast conservative forces, if you will, still kind of reeling. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes, because we've already turned this corner where we're like, no, this shit is fucking unacceptable. I mean, honestly, what I need to be said, I want to hear it. Like, there's a thing in prison, basically, and ironic that this concept would come up over JD's video here, since stuff that goes on in prison was the start of his content. But especially in like foreign prisons, there's a practice basically. Now I'm not saying this is what Trump is, but like we need what I was going to say earlier in this whole fiasco early on, when it wasn't exactly clear what was going on and we had a lot of doubt whether or not Trump had some involvement or not, was we need to know whether or not this guy is the equivalent of our prison bitch. This phenomenon where if you got a child molester in prison, he basically becomes the guy who mops all the floors and fucking like that kind of shit. Like, so in that dynamic, if he actually had Epstein Island involvement and wasn't key for the few out-of-touch Democrats you see out there still posting Trumpstein this and that type shit, fucking original FBI informant that started the investigation on Epstein, you can thank Trump for even knowing Epstein exists at all. You can thank us, actually. The very people your dumb ass is yelling at, libtard fucks. Because, as I pointed out previously, we were the ones that sat here keeping the fucking Epstein didn't kill himself memes alive. You weren't posting about that. You weren't talking about that. You weren't keeping that alive in the mainstream. All right? We did that. We kept that alive as an issue and made it prevalent enough of a conversation that it was actually part of Trump's fucking platform. So, I mean, I get it. Libs are dumb and disingenuous and out of touch with reality, and it takes them a while. They're not very self aware. So it takes them a while for this kind of shit to click in. But slowly and surely, for whatever, wide range of reasons, the FBI informant thing, or just the general realization that you're coming off. I do suppose that I'm not the only one in the truth movement. When we see these idiots talking like this, that we go over and tell them, hey, bozo. So there is a slow growing realization of how bad of a look posing like you actually cared about the Epstein lists. Hello, where were you while Joe Biden was president? Silent as fuck on everything. Never mind the Epstein list. So kindly shut the fuck up. That's the level. But even in that scenario, we kind of just gotta buckle down and fucking ignore them. Because even in that scenario where he had involvement, we're still doing the routine that we were doing last time he was elected. We have the equivalent of like Activision or fucking Ubisoft as president. All right? I took over a live chat at one point and had to break this whole thing down to the fucking libtards. Because this is a phenomenon with them that they don't fucking realize. They don't tell their government when the libtards are acting as a placeholder for someone in control of the government. They don't tell the government what they want. The government tells them what is good and this and that. They don't demand anything of the government. So they sat there for Joe Biden's entire presidency, silent, not demanding anything, including the Epstein files, right? Then their talking heads on TV tell them to attack Trump. And they're all about it. Oh, wow. I thought the Epstein list existence was a fucking conspiracy theory. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. See, we just got to ignore them. Continue to ignore them until the Epstein list being a real thing was such a prominent talking point that you yourself are now demanding for its release while yelling at me about it. Like a total fucking moron. But so what we needed to know, and I think the FBI answer there answered that question. Were we performing a sort of prison bitch move where we send Trump in to mop up the swamp and hold his feet to the fire? What I mean by we have the equivalent of Activision as president is because, once again, liberals don't tell shit to their politicians. Their politicians tell them shit. You're not fucking controlling. There is no negative consequence for Nancy Pelosi. Thank God she retired. There's no negative consequence for her ass. She doesn't own a golf course that you can stop patroning. She doesn't own a hotel that you can stop staying in. She doesn't own a restaurant that you can stop going to. She owns stock portfolios. And if you follow her trading fucking shit, she's more accurate than Warren Buffett. Gee, wonder why that is, right? So you're not telling Nancy Pelosi fucking shit because she doesn't give a fuck. You can't boycott What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Boycott all the fucking companies she's invested in? There's no controlling her. You've lost control of your government at that rate, right? You can always, and sure, Trump could pivot and get into the stock market and all that kind of stuff, but you can always just, and I'm sure that if the whole Epstein situation isn't resolved, it wouldn't take much convincing to get the liberals to join us in not going to Trump's casinos, restaurants, and hotels and golf courses. These are physical places that you can choose not to participate in. Why do you think Sweet Baby Inc. collapsed? Because gamers refused to buy video games that were filled with woke trans propaganda. What's your excuse, Bud Light drinkers? Why does that company still exist? What's your excuse, John Deere tractor owners? Why does that company still exist? You want the right to repair? Stop fucking buying their shit then, and then they'll be begging you for the right to exist. The fuck? Wake up. So, now we're in this just as awkward bullshit situation of being told that fucking, oh, now this is the part that I don't believe we should, I don't believe this part, all right? About to get to it. Being told that, oh, we're not going to get from our side of things. If you look at Alex Jones as a leader in the truth movement and Roger Stone as Trump's right-hand man, then we're basically being told from our side of things that we can't do anything with the Epstein list because it's an operation being run by Mossad and the fucking CIA. And oh, now this is the part that I don't believe. Oh, if we go after everybody, because as I understand it now, to correct previous videos and to correct everybody who's talking about it incorrectly, the Epstein list is out, and it's been out. It's in the public. You can look up everybody on the fucking list. So we know who's on the fucking list. The point is that we have no prosecution going on whatsoever. There's no consequences happening. Essentially, the vampires are just out in the open, and we have a moment of pause, like it's like that moment in a movie scene where the monsters first show up, and the good guys have a moment of pause, and they're like, do we shoot at that thing before it lunges at us, and we have to. So I don't fucking believe. Okay, let's say that throughout the Epstein clientele list, there's 1,000 people on the list. I don't know how many is actually on there, but we'll say for the sake of argument that there's 1,000 people on the list, prominent people in positions of power, politics, and industry. I don't believe that we can't get rid of, like, if Bill Gates is on the list and we get rid of him, what happens to Alphabet? What happens to Alphabet? What should fucking happen to Alphabet if Obama hadn't repealed Glass-Steagall? Alphabet should be broken up. Some smaller tech company should buy the Xbox division of Microsoft. Somebody else should buy Microsoft. Dissolve Alphabet. Fuck Bill Gates. And you know what will result? What the result will be? More competition, a better economy, less stagnation, the point we're at right now. So, and I don't believe that in this entire country we don't have 1,000 smart Americans that could fucking replace the Bill Gateses of the world to continue running these companies to whatever capacity and not have the fucking economy crash. I mean, the list is already out there. So whatever PR damage it was about to be doing is either already done, or it's just going to be such a fucking slow trickle to the moment of realization where the greater public realizes, oh yeah, your favorite fucking shirt company or whatever is owned by a pedophile on the Epstein list, right? Where we're being slowly nudged into a state of learned helplessness the longer this shit is out in the open and nothing happens because of it. So that's the question you got to ask. Do you really want, we're going to fix the economy. Who's going to get richer as a result of it? Right? If all these key nodes in our economy are people on the fucking Epstein list, then who are you enriching? Do you really want to fucking have the system get the economy going, and as a result there, you haven't removed the leech yet? Are you gonna drink a gallon protein shake and go to the gym and start pumping iron with a leech the size of a fucking basketball on your back? Because that's the Epstein, Mossad, CIA, New World Order pedophile ring. It's a basketball-sized leech on your back, and we're just telling ourselves, oh, we'll fix the economy and get the blood pumping and da-da-da, and we'll be okay. And so here's the scenario we're being given. Oh, Trump has put on Sauron's ring, and we're blackmailing the deep state and the New World Order and Israel with the threat of its own fucking pedophile list. That's the scenario we're being given. Is that acceptable to you? Is that what we supported Trump for, to put the ring on, or did we support him to throw it in the fires of Mount Doom? What's going to happen when the ring consumes him? What's going to happen when Trump's gone and the system he was blackmailing is still there and aware of its being out in the open and pissed about it? If that's the case, since that's what we're being told, I don't want to hear this fucking dumb shit. It's fun to put it on a hat and a shirt and a sticker and say it in a live chat just to get the libs all fucking pissed off. But I don't want to hear this dumb fucking bullshit. We're not running Trump in 2028. Sorry, that's fucking stupid. We're not doing that. People are starting to talk more and more seriously about it as if that's a thing. And, it would be fucking funny. Are you serious? We basically, at that point, the Democrats will get their wish, Civil War conditions. I don't even think the mainstream media has to spin it. You see how fucking insane these people are right now. I don't care what kind of constitutional amendment type bullshit left over from when FDR was doing 3 terms that you gotta trudge up from the fucking drenches, the fucking crevices at the bottom of the fucking ocean. In order to get that done, it's just no, bro. And so, what's the deal here with that? Because we haven't been fucking. I'm like a week behind on my InfoWars broadcasts, catching up fucking ravenously. But what's the deal with that, huh? We supposed to sit here with the hot potato Epstein fucking grenade sitting in our hand with our finger on the pin, and we're just gonna see what happens first. Will the grenade cool down, or will we lose the feeling in our fucking hand? I think we're already fast on our way to losing the feeling in our fucking hand. Cause unlike before, like, I mean, and so Alex recently had a guy on, the guy who ran Oath Keepers, and he basically said the same shit I'm saying and the shit that DJ here, JD, is saying. Which is it's a great, turnaround, and I hope when I watch the next episode that is the corner that we have turned with Alex's big megaphone on the end of his big ship there. I hope we've turned that corner into actual realizationville. I know we're all hyped up because of everything, but you gotta look at 2028 for real. Let's really look at it. What are we gonna do? Can't let the libtards get back in power. Can't let that happen. No. So, we just gotta not get too caught up on the high of having Trump in there, because like Jones has said, right now everything everywhere is so fucking crazy that we are all in over our heads. The president is in over his head. The fucking director of the CIA is in over his head. The director of the FBI is in over his head. I'm in over my head. I'm in my over my head. Like, we're all fucking peeking at shit well above and beyond our pay grade right now as the seams start to unravel on the fucking system.
I see you can talk to him. He abducted me the other day.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Can you talk to him?
Man, bro, look, just let him go, bro. Just let him go.
Bro, he gets mad, bro.
Hey,
Bro, he gets mad. Please, bro, please. Go.
Russell Brand interview here was insane. Fucking that guy was. If anything, he's like me. He calmed down when he got the fucking methylene blue. One of those people that can fall asleep drinking a cup of coffee. True Stream Media. Spiritual Warfare, go check that out. We got our American Resistance Against the United Nations Replacement Migration Open Border Policy update. I know it's a mouthful, but it's important to frame that properly, because like the vast other than Alex Jones, most I don't see anybody else mentioning the whole dynamic of why this is
Breaking
a thing.
news. This is in Serbia. There was a mass protest. This is the creepiest non-paranormal thing I've ever seen. Watch this.
Sounds like a bell goes off. It's like boom.
All the hundreds of my friends.
This clip everybody's talking about.
For what? The country of today. No, I'm sorry. The sacrifice wasn't worth the result that it is now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
What do you mean by that, though?
Well, what we fought for, and what we fought for was our freedom, my father, even now, is darn sight worse than what it was when I fought for it.
Oh, Alec, I'm sorry you feel like that, because I want you to know that all the generations that have come since, including me and my children, are so grateful for your bravery and all that for service personnel. And it's our job now, isn't it, to make it the country that you fought for. You absolutely
Exactly,
fought
that
for.
is it.
And we will do. We
And
want to...
I'm so wonderful.
What a cope, this woman trying to tell. It's okay. We'll fix it. Don't worry, sweet. No, there's no fixing it. No, you did do a great job, though, because now we have a non-racist country. And now gay people are allowed to get married, and now kids can transition. So, no, sweetie, you did win World War II. Thank you for storming those beaches. Now my daughter can transition into a boy.
As an Iranian, I'm just so sad that we have so many brainwashed people on the other side, siding with jihadis and terrorists, because they don't know the realities of living on the Islamic Republic or on the terrorism.
That's the whole idea of the digital ID and the digital currency, is the complete control of money. This is a real line in the sand, and if we allow it to be crossed, what's the future of freedom? There isn't any. And here you...
And this is just a day of what's covered with the wide net casted by Green Hill Radio New World Order News. Probably, and we're a bit lagging. We're a bit lagging these days, I will admit it. A lot of events in life slow me down, and I took a bit of a break there during the end of October. Still playing catch up. I'm riding a ripple that's behind the main wave, unfortunately. But still moving fast. I would still say one of the fastest ships in the fleet. Miles ahead of other people. It's kind of funny if you think about it. Like, somebody on YouTube, or a YouTube content creator, even one with less than fucking 784 people on their channel, would probably be like, and this isn't monetized. I was talking to some chick in her comment section the other day and seen a post or something she said about the post that we were talking in the comment section of, and her channel, her Facebook page or whatever was monetized, so she made like $100 off of all the engagement that happened on that post. I don't know if that's a thing you can do with this, but that's not the plan anyway. You know, it's more of a moth to the flame kind of, I can't help but fight these evil motherfuckers type thing. So that's basically, I don't put I've been picking it up, but I don't put as much effort into the video game group as I do the New World Order News group. We're hitting 352 members. Pretty cool.
We're closed.
Guess we'll go back over to that then, instead of scrolling through. But so it's just kind of funny to be a movement, a group that started on Facebook, and be bringing it over to YouTube. And on YouTube, you might think, like, I don't know, what is the significance of... Like, it is pretty hard to build one of these fucking groups. But that's really not what I mean. Like, it's interesting to me because you would say Facebook isn't important, But where do you think your YouTube videos go to when you tell people to share them? Just saying. Yeah.
Want to hear some music?
Probably get copyrighted for this bullshit. It's like kind of the wild, wild west on Facebook. I don't know if it changes if you become monetized and it fucking analyzes your shit more heavily. At least live streaming music was a total failure. I got through like 40 seconds of a G-Eazy song that was like a week old, and fucking the stream got cut and copyright claimed fucking immediately. And I'm like, first of all, really? Like, G-Eazy's team and the Facebook team and all that, y'all reached out that fucking quickly. It was probably, like, I don't know, maybe there's a piece in the song that's from another song that had already been copyrighted and the system mistook it or whatever. I don't know, but fucking, I think that's pretty crazy that a week-old song, the system can already fucking tell. But more importantly is that's not how fair use works. I've been bumping up against this fucking bullshit again recently. Fallout New Vegas live stream, and ironically one that nothing happened in. It was the funniest part too. I even deleted it because I was like, fuck this, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. And for me it's like, well, this is a dumb live stream anyway. Like, the stuff I did in the beginning of the last live stream, I should have done in that live stream. But I basically, it was called the beginning of the end. It was just me for like an hour or two doing all the fucking busy work, like organizing ammo and selling stuff I didn't need and that kind of shit. And for some reason got a fucking copyright strike on it. Like, if I'm playing nobody's fucking if you're on YouTube, you got an album on YouTube, and then I fucking rap along with it. Like, nobody is, and I can keep up with some pretty fast rap. Like, I spit myself. I'm not fucking a slouch in the shit. Pretty much all the songs that I have saved in the playlist, I know the lyrics to. I can fucking sing along with them. Nobody is searching out my singing along with something, a cover, if you will, or like so many people do somehow, Facebook, live stream themselves sitting there smoking a blunt, rapping along to whatever's playing in their car. Like a bunch of friends who do that. I couldn't count how many times I've seen that being done over the years. How the fuck, YouTube, right? I mean, Facebook, both of you assholes. Like, nobody is looking for my fucking video and watching it instead of like, you're not there watching my video to hear G-Eazy's fucking performance. You're already in my little fan base if you're watching that. You're watching that just to see if I can do it. So where is the fucking, like, observation of fair use law there? Where is the money making happening on a non-monetized page? What are you claiming? Nothing? You fucking, like, the dust between your fingertips? Oh my God! All that ad revenue. Look at this guy's face. But it's other than that fucking fuck up there with trying to live stream some music. Facebook has been awesome. It's been the wild wild west. Literally, like, all you have to do is have a non-monetized, I mean, I assume monetizing this would fuck it up. All you have to do is have a non-monetized channel and just upload your own fucking videos from your. People talk all the time about, oh, I couldn't share this, I couldn't share that, it wouldn't let me fucking post this link. Just screen record whatever the fuck it is and then upload it to Facebook as your own reel. All the fucking clips that I got strikes on my channel for and then ended up uploading to BitChute. Like, everything that was uploaded to BitChute because it would have gotten me a strike is just shit that I uploaded to Facebook. And I've never had any fucking problem with that, at least. I get in trouble for stupid shit. It's been a while, though. Been a long time since I got banned. I used to call this the most banned group on Facebook. I used to get fucking banned for a month at a time. 3 months in a row one time. Fun with US patents. Rob Van Freedom of the Canadian trucker protests. Go over and look at his stuff. I meant to, like,
first night after the opening
re-upload a bunch of these,
What a fucking joke, man.
but I haven't gotten around to it, just to get the awareness out there of what's going on. I think I did like a couple when I was on BitChute. But that is the most noteworthy stuff. I suppose if I were to recap an entire week of the news on Green Hill Radio, that it would take up like a fucking 3-hour long video.
I lost my way out on the sea of someone's paper. I can't wait to see the blue skies. But I'm afraid it won't be there till the... Does anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
And now sports with Master Ken. Go check out his channel. That shit's absolutely hilarious.
Who's got a chain holding it together, dog? Oh my God. What? Dude.
Okay, so this image
Yeah,
is
that
going
one's
viral
pretty
right
crazy.
Now. This is the princess of
I gotta make a meme.
Ontario.
They say he's been trapped inside of this
I gotta make a meme
since 2004.
with Skeletor from He-Man about that chick. Another conspiracy solved. So we have operatives, feds, placing pipe bombs around the area in January 6th, along with Nancy Pelosi refusing the request for National Guard, and who was it? Liz Cheney. Liz Cheney, her ass, orchestrating the whole shit, and then the Ray Epps and all that. So, I should have said the biggest false flag since 9/11. Biggest false flag since Pearl Harbor.
Jones has the largest audience in the country, bigger than any of the networks, the biggest megaphone in the country.
The deep state hates Alex Jones with a vengeance.
Alex Jones is the most extraordinary person I've ever met.
InfoWars. Tomorrow's news today. They know what they're doing. They mean business. They've already conquered most of the world. They're not going to stop. George Soros stole the pension funds of dozens of countries' old people. The left loves him. He crashes currencies. He puts old people on the street. He helps Adolf Hitler round up Jews. They love that. That's power. That's the pure exercise of will to them. Because they're such disgusting people. Look at Mondani. Look at Alexander Soros. Those are the most disingenuous, fake, wicked, manipulating people that have nothing but absolute, total rage towards you and your family. You're a hard-working, middle-class black family, they hate you. You're a hard-working, middle-class Hispanic family, they hate you. You're a hard-working, middle-class white family, they hate you. They hate anything that ever stood up to total power and total control. It's in their textbooks of why the West must be destroyed, so there's no example of anybody else, no hope worldwide. Nothing but darkness and evil rulers that can do whatever they want. And how they convince the West that we're the authors of the evil, that we're the authors of slavery, that we're the authors of darkness and destruction. But despite all our problems, the West has been the great light. And they don't deny that in Japan. They don't deny that as philosophers, even in India. They teach that there's no, but not here. You've got to be taught that you are bad. You are evil. So you must bow down and give up your life force, give up your will, give up your survival instinct, and learn to hate yourself because the world's going to end. Because the ice caps all melted, the polar bears all drowned. None of it's true. And you know it's not true. But when AOC and all of them tell you the world ends in 2030, well, under their 2030 agenda, the world as you know it is over. And any free market capitalist system of competition is over. And the mega corporations through the governments rule you. And they do it all through class envy. When it is the billionaire globalist class, the BlackRocks, the Larry Finks that are running all of this. So when you hear everybody that wants welfare and everybody that wants a free lunch, everybody that's a criminal, everybody that wants to get away with murder is going to come to New York, and that, boy, that's stupid, that'll destroy the city, that's the plan. And then as that falls, and as they bring in even more foreigners, that boils into the next town, boils into the next city. And the incredible corruption of the Democratic Party and all the money they steal and all the things they do. They want to destroy all the tourist centers. They want ugliness. They want homelessness. They want homeless camps everywhere. They want rats running around the street. While Larry Fink lives on a 20,000-acre gigantic mansion that rival what the King of England has. But oh, he's up there telling you you're making $100,000 a year, you're a rich, evil white person, and you better do whatever he says. And they're destroying the means of production. The big banks don't want competition. They want to destroy the means of production so they can then issue you credits when you're in debt. They already own 80+% of the assets in the world, but now they've got to get the last 20%. Not just because they're greedy like Scrooge McDuck that wants to swim around in gold, but because they want to dictate everything to us. They don't want you to have anything. Not a garden, not your health, not a little farm, not a skill. Not be able to say 2 + 2 = 4. Not be able to fix an engine because all the engines are computerized and won't let you. They want a post-human world with robots delivering us all our food and everything else, the poison food. It is a premeditated international globalist takeover, and they admit it. It is deliberate. It is a plan, and you can stop a deliberate plan. Deliberate, premeditated, premeditated, premeditated.
And that's a day. It's a day of Green Hill Radio New World Order news. I don't think we could handle an actual weekly news recap. On that note, since we're hitting the 45-minute mark, there's plenty of scrolling for you to do. I'm sure that most of you out there aren't up to date, just ravenously burning through the information like we are over here at GHR. So, well, we both have catching up to do. You just have a little bit more. On that note, like, subscribe, check out the group on Facebook, join the resistance today, get engaged. Let's go.